dangerous launcher.
I don't know, but the button is
I don't recognize those words. They look foreign to me.
Receiving your data? Is that what that says? I don't know.
Light, dangerous launcher.
That was quick.
Oh, hey, you gotta hear me. This sound.
We should have sound. Check.
Yeah, this sound. I heard me yelling about.
Professional.
Elite, dangerous. All right, let's not go too far. Okay, we are talking about you, right? Yeah.
It's always tongue in cheek when I say that.
I understand. I do. So, is this game going to start for me tonight? I don't know.
All right. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I have literally not been in this game for 3 weeks. Not because I wanted to not play for 3 weeks, but because I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I mean, as you guys probably know, with all of the canceled streams and things seem to be getting a little less crazy for me, at least. On the Bulls front, who you can hear, say hi, Bulls.
Hi, Bulls! And it's going to be bye, Bulls, in a minute.
That's right, yeah. So I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. And then he showed up, and I'm like, woo, Bulls! And then it looks like he has to run again. So his work is being crazy like mine was, but his continues to. So hopefully that settles down for him at some point, but until then,
not tonight. Apparently, they're yelling at me to get back out there.
It's gonna be touch and go. But tonight looks like it's go.
I just started the game.
Yeah,
it finally launched. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I am still alive. I am gainfully employed, and I hate my life as it is.
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Bring
out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Dong.
Not dead yet. Yes, you are.
You know what? He never actually says yet. I rewatched the clip recently because I was showing it to someone who'd never seen it before. He never actually says yet. I was surprised. But if you look it up online, like everybody quotes it as he's not dead yet. So that's interesting. We all wanted him to say yet. But you probably have to go. So
I really do.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, nice to see everybody. Have a good stream and ciao ciao.
It's nice of you to pop in and say hi.
Well, that was apparently all I'm able to do right now. So,
well, if you do get back before it's over, feel free to jump back in.
I absolutely will, but that's not that.
Not likely. Yep, exactly.
Thank you.
No worries.
Bye, everybody.
Say goodbye, Bulls, everybody.
Goodbye, Bulls, everybody.
Much love to Bulls. All right. So, how are we all doing tonight? I see. Who do I see here tonight already? Wow, it looks like we've got a pretty full house already. So, I see Taka. I see Bernie Bear. Hello, Bernie Bear. Hello, Taka. I talked to Taka earlier, of course. I see Gunny. I see Ferndip. Hello, Ferndip. I was chatting with you earlier in Discord, actually. And Charlie97. Hello. Walter Appleby. Hello. Hey, Anubis. It's me again. What's on the schedule for today? So, honestly, I don't know. I have some ideas of things that we have been working on in the past, so I can continue on that. But if you guys have some ideas for me, you're more than free to throw those ideas at what I should try and accomplish tonight or work on tonight or whatever. I'll go over the things that that are in the works, right? Goals that we were working on in the past, but I was about to start up No Man's Sky to see how much the update improved the game, and then I got the notification, and here you are. Nice. Yeah, I haven't booted up No Man's Sky in a while, actually. Bye-bye. So I think I've got the list. Oh, Brands, hello, welcome. Or Branaz. Branats. I'm sure I'm saying that completely wrong. And you know who else is here tonight? Astra, are you there?
Astra, online.
Got Astra too. Alright. So what were we up to the last time I played this game? Let us find out. So it seems I still remember most of the controls on the HOTAS, so that's nice. Last time, like we did, so one thing I will say is we started playing around with the idea of doing some RP in the last stream, which was 3 weeks ago now. My life has been nuts, and I haven't had a chance to kind of get into any more of my ideas for that. And so we're probably not going to do any RP tonight just because I'm not kind of prepared for it. But I do want to get back into that, maybe starting next Thursday. I do want to try and coordinate some stuff with you guys in the Discord as well. So I'm hoping to be much more active in the next week in Discord and try and organize some of that stuff and try and get some kind of RP event together for next Thursday. I have some ideas. I also have some ideas on how we can integrate the chat more too, which we will talk about tonight. But as far as what we're doing tonight, I think what I'm going to do is kind of, so one thing we were working on is the engineers, right? I have 3 engineers left to unlock, so we can continue down this path. I've got the Sarge, who needs 50 units of aberrant shield pattern analysis. I believe I have 13 of them at the moment. That requires us to scan combat ships. We have Bill Turner, who needs 50 units of bromelite, and I believe Ferndip was saying he might even be able to help me get some bromelite. It wasn't necessarily tonight, at some point, but there's that. And then there's Laurie Jameson, which we don't even have unlocked yet, who requires us to have a combat rank of dangerous or higher. And I believe I'm about, unlock current, and it says right there on the screen. I need dangerous. I am currently at expert. I believe once I unlock expert, there's another rank I need, and then I'll be at dangerous. So I'm like 1.5. Well, let's see here. If I go over to, I'm 36%. So I'm 1 1/3, or I have 1 2/3 away from unlocking. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Unlocking the male for Laurie Jameson. So those are some things that we can definitely work on tonight. Makes note of No Man's Sky for Monday stream. Okay, yeah, that's something we can look at. What I really want to do for next Monday, so that's probably what I will do, is continue our RimWorld game, because I was really having a lot of fun with that. You guys let me know what you think of that. I want to see if we can, how far we can take that colony. I think it was doing pretty good. We just got it going. So while we're chit-chatting, I think what I will do is head out to... Alright, let's see. Let's get back into this chair. Just, stretch out the flying muscles. Try not to hit anything on the way out. Roll my controls. Yeah, they did a whole bunch of optimizations and texture fixes, improved space combat, fixed issues with mining lasers, added in bases, a rough version of multiplayer, and rover to No Man's Sky. Really? Wow, that actually... Oh, and fighters. Okay, it's probably worth giving it another look. A rough version of multiplayer, huh? What does that mean? What do you mean by rough? So I want to go to probably one of these high ones for now. Vox channel status securing. Finalized feed. Captain Striker reporting for duty, sir. Hello, Striker. Welcome. It's been far too long since I've been playing this game. Miss it. Active camo mug. Yep, here we go with the... I remember the tea like 5 minutes before the stream started. Ran over and grabbed some. Basically, you can tell when other players are around you, but all you see is a floating, glowing orb and a name. Okay. I see what you mean by rough. And if you don't feel like dealing with No Man's Sky grind mechanics, they added creative mode. Oh, really? That might be a good way just to explore it, huh? See what it's all about. Probably SE style rough multiplayer. Well, no, I mean, Space Engineers actually has like multiplayer. It's rough, like isn't it? Like it, things blow up all the time. But you can actually interact with people in that one. So that's pretty good. Compared to, flying orbs of light. So I will give SE that. Let's see if we can get some of these. What did I get? Inconsistent shield soak analysis? That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's see here. If I bring up my... I do have ED Engineer running on one of my monitors. So it can show me how much... oh yeah, what am I carrying? I hope I'm not carrying anything, actually. We'll find out. Timo, the legend. No cargo here. I'm just scanning people. They're scanning me. Scan it back and forth. Another empty cargo hold. All my children will go hungry tonight. Yeah. Is it the kind of children that like from what was the original
Scan detected.
Total Recall, where it's like where the cab driver kept telling him how many kids he had and the number kept changing. It's also interesting what they did with pirate attacks when carrying a lot of cargo. Now the space pirates contact you and you can barter with them for safe passage instead of always getting attacked. Huh, interesting. That's interesting. I like that. I like that you can actually interact with the like NPCs and stuff without always having to attack. I do like it when they add those kind of changes to games in general.
Target cargo dropped.
Target cargo dropped. Bunch of nastiness going on. All right, so we've scanned everybody in here. Oh no, we're not quite. I was gonna say we could go shoot somebody now. Scan you. Might have to give No Man's Sky a look, though I can imagine only thing that I have that can handle it is my PS4. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know how intensive it is as far as requirements go. I'm not the best person to ask because my machine is pretty decent, so I just played them without thinking. But I'm sure that they have the specs, the min and the recommended specs on their website. I would imagine. Alright, where's some pew pew? Let's go. We'll pop in and out and stuff, but I think for now. Ooh, who are you? You are lawless. Are we in a we're in an anarchy system. Doesn't necessarily work for getting bounties then. Maybe we should go somewhere where we have some bounty opportunities as well. So I'm gonna fly out of here. I like it too when it was raw, but that doesn't stop me from blowing as many holes in as many heads as I can with my gun. Nice. Nice, Walter.
Frameshift drive charging.
Pulls up sights as striker. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Oy vey! Gotta have a talk with these space pilots. Could be some interesting like RP fun too, I guess, in that game, huh? When they try and interact with you and you actually role play the interaction. It's kind of stuff that I want to be doing in this game eventually too. Not obviously with the NPCs because they don't really do anything like that, but with other people's. All right, so let's see. Where is a close system where we can go? Because yeah, we were looking at possible places for the for our faction last time, and this is a place that Shreds, I believe, was recommending, and I like it. I do like it. Let's see here. Let's take a look for. If I go not star class, but economy, high tech. What's the next closest high tech? Controlled by Archon Delaney. Refinery, independent. Through. Yeah, let's try that. Go there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Showing you the closest threat.
You know what? Who do we have? It's an NASA Explorer. I'm gonna see how rusty my skills are here. I actually think I have a whole bunch of...
Awaiting orders.
Scan detected.
You're gonna shoot? Oh, you're gonna cargo hold me.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
I've got a whole bunch of, like, solid stuff. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, wait, I've got nothing in weapons. Darn it!
Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Deployed.
Hello, bye-bye.
Heatsink deployed.
Are these other people attacking me? They are, aren't they?
Shields offline.
Nope. Okay, well we got one. Let's see if I can kind of... Imperial Courier. Yee. I need to get my shields back up.
Under attack.
Have you in my sights? Yes, you do. Okay, I need my shields up and then we'll turn around and see if we can get them. Are they not chasing? It looks like you... Oh, okay. We're almost got our shields back up.
Shields online.
Deployed shield cell.
Activating shield cell.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Warning.
Damage.
Deploy heatsink.
Deploying heat sink.
Nope. Too far.
Under attack. Temperature critical.
Ho ho! Who else we got here now? Another Imperial Courier. Hello. Oh. Ah. Oh, not making the bullseyes on this one. Good thing I got this laser. Ah. God, he's moving. Whoa, look at him go, huh? Ugh. Concentration mode activated. Ah. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Just need to hit. Nice.
Destroyed.
Alright, what goodies do we have here? Chemical processors. Is there anything in this list that's actually really worth picking up? Because I don't have... Let's just go block onto you. You're a level 2. Chemical processors is a 2. Shield emitters is a 2. Shielding sensors is a 3. That might be worth grabbing, actually. Deploy cargo scoop.
Deployed.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright. Galvanizing alloys is a 2. Phase alloys is a 3. We got a couple of those. Oh, hello, Striker! Welcome. I'm gonna catch up in the comments in a minute. Just let me grab some of this stuff. I didn't do too bad on that. It was 3 against 1. I had fixed weapons except for my one turreted laser, and I didn't do too bad. I don't think. I'm still 100% hull. I did have to run away a little bit, you know. I was brave through Nubith, but I came back. Alright, grab that one, and then there's another phase alloys, which is a 3, so let's go grab that. Right now I'm rocking a graphics card from 2013-14. Ah! Oh, did I not face the right direction? Phase alloys, there we go. Alright, got those. And I believe the galvanized is a 2. Okay, so that's all we need there. Retract cargo scoop. Retract cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
Retracted.
Alright, so now we need to head back to where we were going. Make the jump.
Jumping.
Alright, what do we got here? Walter, my laptop can lag with Dawn of War on minimum settings. I'm going to assume that that's bad. I shall not speak of space engineers. No, none of us speak of that anymore. It's Stackerly. And yes. What weapons are those? Oh yeah, I've got an interesting array of weapons on this thing. Let's go land once we get to this next system. I believe I've got, well, I have one of the Guardian weapons on this boat. And what else do I have here? Modules. I have a beam laser, a Guardian Gauss cannon, 2 railguns, and 2 plasma accelerators. That's what I've got on this bad boy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, No Man's Sky calls for Intel Core i3 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, a GTX 480. Oh, that's really low. Or higher, and 10 gigabytes of storage space. That's not too bad. Sounds doable. Something tells me the storage needs incorrect. Probably not. Ah, Christopher LeBlanc, welcome. Oh, now I need to find a port of call. How about we go to Bolotov Gateway? Bolotov? Bolotov. It's probably sounds kind of Ruski. Bulls was here, he could do a very good accent there. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, I think. My combat is didn't get as rusty as I thought it might. Oh, I hear the sound of getting closer. Keep an eye on that before I overfly, which I normally do. It wouldn't be an Anubis stream if I didn't overfly at some point. Yes, in the mug. Active camo mug. Alright. What do I have? I probably picked up a couple of bounties there, but it's probably back in that system I just left, right? Probably, yeah. Unless there's an interstellar factors here, but this is a high-tech system, so probably not. There was probably one back in the system we just left from. Actually, while we're flying here, I'll say, so far with the role play stuff, the only kind of chat interaction idea that I had so far, right, was like, what are we calling it? ChatNet, I think it was the horrible name I came up with. But one of the other ideas that I was thinking about, and I don't exactly know how to implement it yet. I'm going to look into some tooling around that. I've actually also on and off, and mostly off right now because of time constraints. But I've been working on a chat bot written in Python for Mir and Sal to use on their channel. I did release a first version of it to them already, but it's very rough around the edges right now and needs a bit of tender loving care. But I was thinking I might continue to develop that thing and might give some interesting opportunities for actually having a chatbot that you guys can interact with. That also then I can actually have post message, like actually have things coming out and like alerts for me in Discord or even on screen, or there's like the sky's the limit and exactly what we can do with that. But for the RP stuff, I was thinking that developing that actually could be quite useful, especially for the idea that I had, which was, do you guys remember a show called Whose Line Is It Anyway? Where the basic premise was it was about improv, and people from the audience would shout out suggestions for what the people up on the stage had to try and like act out right on stage. I love that show. Yeah, I know. I really love that show myself. But what I was thinking is kind of adapting that. Yes, no swearing. We're 135. You're right there. Oh, and I just hit the... That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ow. That was not what I meant to do. I was not in landing mode, so the button... you know, having the button for boost and the button for landing gear is probably not the greatest idea. I have a mode switcher on my... joystick, but when I forget to switch the mode, then that happens. It's probably not the greatest idea. There we go. So I took no damage from the enemies that tried to gank me, but I took 16% damage from the station that I tried to land at when nobody was shooting at me. Oops. But yeah, Whose Line It Is awesome. The idea that I had was like, while I'm role playing and doing stuff with other commanders, or because what I want to try and do is the last time we role played, it was fun and all, but I found it like there was no real kind of like goal to what we were trying to accomplish, and I thought that what might be fun is to come into a role play session with like a goal. Yeah, SMRT, yes, that was totally appropriate. With a goal for something to accomplish that night, right? Like, and it can be anything, right? So an example might be trying to raid a base, right? Like a planetary base or something like that. But the Whose Line It Anyway idea is kind of like when there are choices to be made about how I'm going to approach something, or how to respond to something, or I don't know. Like, just this is early days and thinking about how to do this. But like I could actually have you guys like vote on options, or you know what I mean, like some kind of way where the chat would basically help decide what I need to do, right? Something like that. It's kind of my basic idea that I want to try and look into. Oh, there is an interstellar market here, or interstellar factors. Cool. So let's redeem. Yeah, I'm probably not going back there for a while, so let's redeem all of that, and that's it. Okay, that was an idea I had, and that's where like that chatbot, developing that chatbot more would be really helpful, right? As well, where I could have it like pop up on the screen, and then I just have to like launch into that. It's an idea, anyway. That's you have to be a regular on stream. Yeah, that would probably be a requirement, but that was probably a comment to others. But yeah, like that would definitely be, there would be some kind of like barrier, not really a barrier, I guess, but that you've kind of proven in chat that you know the basic rules or whatever to get involved. that kind of stuff. But like barrier entry would be very low. And yeah, the rules probably need to be set more. But yeah, neat. Yes. That's the basic idea anyway. And you know what? When I came here, I didn't even look to see if there was a rigged system. There isn't. So that was a really good idea to come here. Oh boy. All right. So I just arbitrarily decided that a high-tech system was the way to go. I don't know why necessarily. What do we have over here? Didn't even look to see if there was ringed systems. This is not the place to go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And it was actually one streamer who uses a similar mechanic. Sometimes when he plays Train Sim 2018, he has a program that allows viewers to drive the trains and control them. Oh, that's cool. No, for the Nightbot commands. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, that's what I thought that you were saying. But like the Nightbot commands and the like my bot commands or whatever, like there'd be like a regular status or something like that for that too. Also for a name for chat could be encrypted network comms, ECN. I kind of like that. I'm gonna jot that down. I like it. Good idea, Striker. All right, so I am looking for. It doesn't necessarily need to be high tech. The reason I was thinking high tech though too is where the data. Actually, is there a data trader here? I don't think I saw one. That would be in contacts, right? I would have. Yeah, no, there isn't. Like to trade a bit for some of the stuff I need. Like if we happen to end up in a system where there's a trader, data trader, encoded data trader. What do we have over here? That was the one we just looked at. That was no good. Just turn off all of the lines. What is this? Active camo mug once again. Ah, this works. Let's go here to Lezing Hub. Oh, and then I probably need to make sure that I turn back on my max route. Ooh, that's like what, 3 jumps or so? And it's 3 jumps. We should have more than enough fuel to get there. Yeah, there was no dotted line, so it should be fine. That's neat, Walter, too, though, about the allowing them to move the trains and stuff. Like, and that's the thing. Like, this kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to develop my own bot was because, like, the existing bots, they do a lot of really cool stuff, right? But when you want to get really specific and customized on what you want to do with them, then you kind of need to kind of like take it under your own wing. If there actually, this is something I'll throw out there too. If there are people in the community here that are listening now or later on in the comments or in Discord or whatever, if there are people that know Python or that are, you know, programmers and want to help develop that bot, I am more than willing to accept help with that. I've actually released it on GitHub already. It's open. It's wide open for everybody to download and use if you want, and I will be accepting pull requests and things on it. So if you wanted to help develop it, you're more than welcome to. Iron Matrix, hello, welcome! Guys, it's here! Hey Anubis, just out of curiosity, did you ever get that rocket to work in KSP? The last time I watched you play, you had to restart the launch because I remember you had, you forgot RCS thrusters. By the end of that stream, we got the rescue rocket into orbit around Kerbin, and that's kind of where it's sitting right now. So I do want to continue that playthrough as well, and get back over to the moon and save all of our people that are down on the planet surface too. Yes, so we have a rocket in, like a shuttle, yeah, a rocket in orbit around Kerbin, and it's ready to make a burn for the moon. So that's we'll definitely be resuming that at some point as well. Good thought. Yeah, no. If I had done it, it would totally be on my channel as well, right? I release all live streams end up on my channel as like archives afterwards as well. But yeah, I'm glad you didn't miss it as well. I don't think I have a scoop. I don't have a fuel scoop, but I'm fine. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Frameshift drive charging.
I am thinking though that next Monday we will continue our RimWorld playthrough because Bulls got me back into that game a little bit last week or on Monday, and we got a cool little colony started. And I wanna keep that. I wanna keep it going. Like, actually, that's another kind of game too, where like that bot with the ability to kind of like vote on what I do next and how things work and all that kind of stuff in the game. That's another game that would work really well for that kind of a bot. You know, hooking. Of course, all these things take time. That's why if I'm definitely asking for help on the development of that. If you guys want, if you are interested. Oh no, I do have a scoop. It was just not a scoop this time. Yeah. If anyone's interested in that, just ping me on Discord, and I will pop you the link to the GitHub repository. We can chat about it.
Frameshift drive charging.
RimWorld? I remember that. I died from a serious infection to my torso. Was that in the last? That wasn't Monday's, right? Were you one of the characters in Monday's stream, or that was a previous stream? I'm thinking. Can't remember now. A lot of people died in Monday's stream because we did but I didn't name the ones until I thought they were going to live, because we did that one where the crash landing one, where the pieces of the spaceship keep dropping down on the planet and exploding. Yeah, it's good times. I like that start actually. It's fun. Alright, Lizzing Hub, here we come. Previous, when we crash landed. Right, yeah. So, Bulls introduced me to a slightly tamer version. So the one you're talking about was the one where everybody crashes, right? No, like there's no pods or whatever, right? The one that we played on Monday was the same basic scenario, but the first 3 people actually come down in proper like cryopod landers or whatever, right? So they come out and they're not hurt at all. But then the spaceship comes down afterwards and crashes down into the ground, and there's definitely cryopods crashing and people falling out of them. And I managed to save a few of them. I think we had our 3 starter people, and then I think I ended up with a colony of about 7. I think that's right, about 7 people. And that's when people got names, was once I thought they were going to survive. But sadly, I think 1 or 2 people died after that. So maybe I had 9 and I'm down to 7 or something like that now. I'm not sure, but we'll find out on Monday. It's a fun game. I really enjoy RimWorld. Wasn't I the cook who ate all of the food once? Yeah, I think you were. Not the crashy one there. I died on impact. Yeah, I do. I think I remember that though. Yeah, that's one of those games too, where, because it's the stories that you tell in that game are just super fun. Just super fun. Yeah. One thing that we actually can chat about tonight a little bit too is kind of my ideas and my thoughts about how I want to evolve my YouTube channel and my streams and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm like, one, my work has just made a lot of things not very easy to do anymore. But if I ever can kind of get that under control again, which I should at some point, it seems like it's starting to come back under control. But or at least maybe control is the wrong word, but I'm thinking more predictable, slightly more predictable again, which means that you can make plans. But one thing that I've noticed with my channel and with the games that I like to play and the stuff that I find interesting is for me, a lot of what I like to do is about the narrative, right? It's not about, like, I don't find that I like to play games just to win. I don't find that I'm about completion or anything like that. Although I like to complete, but it's not about completion. It's more about the, and this is gonna sound corny, but like the journey. It's how you get there and what you do along the way. And so I think like going forward, I'm probably going to look at games that have a much more of a narrative to them, but also ways that I can craft my own stories within the games that I play. So Elite Dangerous is actually a perfect example of a game where you can basically do whatever you want, and it's up to you how much you craft your own story, right? Which is why I thought it was a perfect one to start for the roleplay kind of stuff, right? And the way I want to approach it for this game too is like I'm going to be working out like a backstory and all of that kind of stuff for my Anubis character. I also have another account and another character within the game that I introduced to you guys a long time ago, Remus Apollo, who I've already developed quite a bit of a backstory and some storylines and stuff for that. There's something that Bulls and I hopefully will be able to continue with when our lives get a little bit more predictable again for both of us, where those counts that we're going to be using for something much more narrative based, much more storytelling based. And I'm really excited about that. I've put a lot of time and effort into this aspect there already. But even with the Anubis character, instead of like when we get into the roleplay stuff, right? It's about being in 3304 and playing like you actually grew up in that area, right? So, but also with the other games that I play, right? I'm kind of thinking more along those lines. And one thing that, and this is a ways out, like the plan for what I'm going to tell you guys now, or something that I'm slowly working on, is way in the future. And you guys will, there's definitely going to be opportunities for interaction with you guys on this one as well, is actual like role-playing games. So like tabletop, pen and paper, role-play style games. I actually have purchased, or I was a Kickstarter for the Elite Dangerous RPG. And my plan with that is, so right now what I'm doing in my own time, in my own personal time that I'm, scrounging here and there, is I'm getting myself involved in playing with some people in my local area, and online and stuff, to actually start playing things like D&D and Pathfinder and stuff like that, to kind of get used to role playing and learning the ropes on being a player and one of those things. But ultimately, my goal is to bring Elite Dangerous RPG to my channel, with me being the game master. That's a long-term goal for what I want to bring to my channel. So as you can see, like it's my new focus is very, very much around storytelling and narratives and all of that kind of stuff. And Taka, oi! Yeah, we might have something to talk about later, huh? The first few minutes of that game is making bets on who's going to live longer than 30 minutes. Yeah, pretty much, especially the way we start that game. Wasn't aware YouTube was a Pokemon. What? I still need to write my own story down. Yeah, well, there's no rush on that, right? You can let it develop naturally and organically as well. I made a backstory of sorts for Ozeki a couple of years ago. Cool. Yeah, we can definitely bring that back out. And Taka, I do D&D and Pathfinder nearly every day on Discord. Cool. YouTube evolution, yes. But yeah, so that's like my long-term goal. So I've set kind of a long-term goal for myself. I don't know, medium-term goal, I guess. That before the end of the year, which gives me a bit of time, right? But before the end of the year, I want to release the first episode of me being a GM for an Elite Dangerous role-playing game session with a set of people that I will, that we'll play together, and then I will release those episodically online for everybody to watch. And who knows, how that'll evolve, right? But that's something that I want to get to by the end of the year. And so from now until then, I'm getting involved in playing as characters, and it doesn't have to be EDRPG, right? It can be any RPG that I'm kind of getting involved in right now, just to get used to being a player to see how that works, and then to slowly get into being a GM as well. So I think that'll be fun. But there's other aspects. There's video like obviously in games, but also in taking games like Elite Dangerous and then trying to do something much more episodic, I guess, around using the game as a medium for telling stories. So that's kind of my direction right now. You guys can, I would love to chat about it with you guys here, obviously, and also in Discord if you want to continue the conversation there. If you're interested in what I'm doing, I also plan to kind of evolve. I've never really known what to do with my Patreon, and I have had some amazing people that have supported me on there for quite some time now. But I want to evolve that as well to give more options for like interactions, direct interactions, and bringing you guys into some of this stuff as well. So that's something else that I'll be thinking about and talking about with my patrons that I currently have, as well as people that are interested in those ideas. You're more than welcome actually to chat with me again in Discord. But let's go back on out. Yeah, and then of course the evolution of the bot, I think, again, will be really helpful in a lot of these aspects, right? Where trying to pull people in during the chat and give some what's the word I'm looking for? Like some fun improv style interactions as well, right, between me and the chat and whoever else is, like with Bulls as well, if his life ever settles down. But yeah, so there you go. That's the 50-foot view of what I'm thinking about and how I want to evolve my channel. You'll notice too, a lot of the games that I was in the middle of playing, I would like to finish those series off, obviously, but that of course depends on time, and because I am focusing in the free time that I actually do get, I'm trying to focus more on those long-term goals, and all the games and things that I do play I will be comparing against my goals more so in the future. So, but yeah, there's my ideas, there's my thoughts. Did I lock on to?
Frameshift drive charging.
Where am I going? I want to go to this planet, I'm pretty sure, but I need to find one of the... Hopefully there's some res sites out here. I actually did was it on Tuesday night? So just a couple of nights ago, I did a drop-in. There was a place locally here that does drop-ins, and I played Pathfinder for the first time in my... Actually, it's the first role-playing game that I've ever played in my entire life, and it was hilarious fun. I had a blast. Resource subtraction site. I met a bunch of new people, just kind of walked in and dropped in, and the GM was really cool and a lot of fun. I ended up playing because they were already level 3s, so they quickly boosted a brand new... I just got one of those like pre-made character sheets or whatever, and they boosted me up to level 3. I played a human fighter because I figured that'd be probably one of the easiest things to just jump in on, because not a lot to think about, right? You just hit things with you stick them with the pointy end, and you pretty much got it down. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and like the role play aspects of it were super fun. I rolled very badly most of the night, but I had a lot of fun coming up with really ridiculous reasons for why I failed so bad. And every once in a while I had some fun successes, but yeah, that was the part of it that I really enjoyed the most, right? It was just kind of like pretending you're that person and seeing what you can come up with. Pathfinder, still need to get together with my friends in town this summer. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There you go. I'm glad I could help. Playing a druid in a Pathfinder session about once a month. Druids, they're the ones that can like shapeshift, right? Like you can become animals and things. That's super cool. They're also like all about nature, and I think that they've got spells and things, right? That they can cause nature to attack their enemies. For you D&D and Pathfinder fans, check out Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. Great game to RP with friends, all based in 3rd edition D&D rules. Interesting. I might have to look into that. I meant the information that is available to you guys could be on a blackboard on a station or so, not the whole story. You talking about your character there, Charlie 9? Like your backstory for your character in Elite Dangerous? That like roleplay stuff that we're talking about? In one, I play a cleric, 2 paladins, 1 arcane warrior homebrew, 1 Wiccan homebrew, and 1 witch pathfinder. Holy! Wow! That's quite a mix. But that's in separate games. Yeah, I would hope so. That's right. Druids are nature's best BFFs. Nice. Yeah, they sound interesting. I'm currently actually getting involved with a friend of mine for an online session. We'll be using like Roll20 and stuff. I'm going to be a player in his sessions, and I'm looking to kind of build out. And that's D&D 5th edition that I'll be playing that one in. And but yeah, so I'm currently in the process of kind of coming up with my backstory and my character for that as well. None of these particular ones are going to be coming to the channel. This is all just like kind of me learning and researching, because of course none of the other people that I play with there are like, you know, even know that I have a channel, or if they do, they're not necessarily comfortable with being recorded and put online, right? So that's one of the reasons why my long-term, or my year goal, I guess, like is to play for a while, get, you know, kind of understand how to play as a player, and then start to put together a group. I have some friends locally here that are ready to go, or that want to be a part of me being the GM for an EDRPG session, and I'm going to use that as a training session for myself to kind of learn how to become a GM and stuff, and learn the rules of the game much more closely. None of that one will be recorded either, because again, that's training in a way, but also fun, obviously. But ultimately, you know, come like September, November and stuff, is to try and find a group of people that are okay with and want to be on camera, so that I can bring it to the channel. That's the long-term goal. Right, so another Discord channel put something beautiful on their meme channel if you want to see it in general chat. Oh, you put something in general chat, Stagger? Okay, cool. I'll check that out after the stream, for sure. Most of what I listed are 5th edition. Cool. Indeed, I was. Just need to find out some things about the lore of Elite Dangerous to fill in some holes. Probably need some help. You know, if I know quite a bit like that, because again, the story for me is the most fun part, right? Is learning about the whole, you know, like when I first started playing this game, I was really interested in just learning the lore and learning the story and what's going on and why. And in the beginning, it wasn't to like pretend I lived in that universe. It was just I wanted to understand the universe. Now it's because I want to live in the universe as a character, right? But if you, this is perfect kind of stuff to talk about in probably like in the RP meta, as well as just in Elite chat, and if we want to get into character and talk about things, we can totally do that in the RP like FactNet and Galnet as well. But yeah, like just, you know, ping people on Discord, as well as if you want, you can feel free to ping me, and if I'm around, I'll chat with people. I want to try and be around more often on Discord as well. That's definitely a short-term goal for me, is to be around in Discord more often to talk with all of you guys. But yeah, if you want to know about lore and things, there's definitely some people in our group here that know a lot about the lore, probably way more than me, in our Discord channel. I know quite a bit about it. One resource, if you're looking for stuff to read about online, Drew Wagner had a whole bunch of posts about some lore. He took his site down, but he gave all of the resources to Canon Interstellar, I believe. And if you go to their website, the Canon Interstellar website, there's a whole lore section on there now that has a bunch of stuff if you're looking to do some reading. There's a lore and role play section in Elite's official forums. So yep, there's that too. You're right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. One place to find stuff for sure. Actually, the other thing too is, so actually I have a copy of, like I said, the Elite Dangerous role-playing game. That book itself has some of the lore, not like it has like some, not necessarily lore, but about like the mechanic, like the way that the universe works and stuff. And there's definitely some lore in there. But there's another role-playing game that I also kickstarted because I wasn't like, you know, because I wanted to check it out. But it's I think it's called Elite Encounters, and in that book, like you'd have to obviously get a copy of that book, but there's a whole section at the beginning of that too that has a whole bunch of like a dedicated section about the lore of Elite Dangerous. I think it's called Elite Encounters. So if you're interested in that as well, it's a good read as well. And that might be another RPG that I bring to the channel eventually as well. Elite, like EDRPG was the first one that I backed though, and it's the one that I've been reading the most about and getting familiar with first. But I might look into that other one as well eventually. But just as thinking of as another resource too for you. But yeah, there's lots of free stuff online, obviously. You don't need to go buying things. Unless you want to. Alright, so I probably can do some bounty hunting here now. Spider, hello everybody, welcome! Today was a long day. I got like 15 minutes to eat lunch today because today was the busiest day you've ever had. Well, I'm glad that you managed to escape it, and you did manage to have some lunch. I know that Feeling Spider had to get up at 5 a.m. because Mom had to go to the hospital. Yeah, everybody, good vibes to Taka and her mom and her family. Hopefully it all goes well there. We were chatting about that before the stream too. I dropped a can of cooking spray on a big toe. Oh no. Clean. Is there any wanted people here? I don't see any. Whoop. Okay, there's a new person. Usually I have like 30 minutes to eat and another 30 minutes till another call. And today you got 15 minutes, so it was, ooh, that's chaos. Vulture. Alright, so I'm gonna go in for the kill on this guy. So let's see what happens. You're all by yourself. You're a vulture, so this might be difficult. We'll see. Because I think he'll be... no, this ship is pretty agile, but he might be faster. Is he leaving? How far away are we? Yeah, we're not going to catch him. Darn it. Oh, well, that's the same guy. Darn it. Let's go back in, see if we can find some more people to scan. I still only have 13 of those scans after all this time. See anybody here that's where's the center point? Let's head back towards the center.
Scan detected.
Cradle. Thanks. I guess your help, and we'll come back on that. Appreciate your help. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, if you have specific questions or things you want to know, feel free to just pop them into the chats, and if I'm around to answer them, I'll do my best to answer them. And if other people can answer them, then I encourage them to as well. I'm sure that they will jump in on that. We can get a good discussion about the lore going. Because that is something that I want to bring into the RP stuff for Elite Dangerous as well, is to base it on the actual lore of the game, right? To try and stay within that. It was not what I wanted. Darn it. Within the sort of the confines of that. Like, we will probably go outside of that. We'll use it as a guideline, not necessarily like hard and fast rule, but like the big things, I don't want to necessarily go outside of those. Hi.
Under attack.
Warning.
Deploy heatsink.
Heatsink deployed. Warning. Warning, the temperature is rising.
Deploy heatsink.
Heatsink deploying now.
Oh.
Heatsink deployed. Under attack. Shields offline. Taking damage.
Ah, come on.
Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Deployed.
I'm not doing too bad here. Oh, he moved. Darn it.
Heatsink deployed.
Oh, he's going around.
Module malfunction. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Come on. Just as I said, I'm not doing too bad.
Shields online. Shields online.
Come on. What happened? My weapon's malfunctioning?
Under attack.
Oh. Feel like something should... Deploy shield cell bank.
Shields offline. Critical. Taking damage.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy. He's way more agile. Ah, his shields are back online. He's down at 19. I did... Yeah, my weapons seem to be malfunctioning a bit here.
Shields online.
I shouldn't try and do nose to nose with him. Oh, do my...
Scan detected. Under attack.
Oh, come on. Do I not have... Oh, my canopy's out. Or something's up. I don't have him locked anymore and I can't lock him? Maybe it's time to not be here anymore. If I go down here, do I have... No?
Under attack.
Oh, oh, okay, I've got him locked again. I got malfunctions. Oh, and then I lost it. Ah. What's going on here?
Shields offline. Taking damage. Scan detected.
I feel like I need to do a reboot and repair. My lasers are offline too, which is not great.
Shields online.
Oh, I got him!
You are merely lucky.
Yeah, I was. All right, so now that he's gone, let's... Wow, that was rough, but I got him. Where is... Let's try this and see what happens. Your sensors went offline. Yeah, hopefully I can repair some of that. Welcome back, Spider. The food printers at Jameson Memorials are just pristine. How is it they best 3D printers? 3D printed chicken? Nice.
Ship online.
Okay. So I'm at 80%. What do my modules look like? My ghost cannon went offline. Or we did. Maybe I always had that off actually, because it was. Oh no, it's at 2%. That would be why. I have one plasma accelerator 1%, railgun at 1% and 2%. Oh my goodness, no wonder they weren't shooting. That was a tough battle. Where's my sensors? My sensors are 2%. Okay. Can I actually? I can still lock onto stuff. So let's scan around here a little bit more, and then we'll go back for some repairing. Wow. Did Astra just give him lip? Yes, Astra always gives me lip. She knows me too well. She's not wrong, you know. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff offline. Was that a anaconda there? Was he wanted? No, darn it. Not that I should engage right now anyway, but I was curious. Curiouser and curiouser. I think I might have to leave soon. I'm still on call, and if they call and I need me back, I have to go. So if I just stop chatting, it's most likely the way. Okay, well, best of luck to you. I know Bulls has under the same, like, not cops, obviously, but he's on call a lot right now, too. And he has to go out at nighttime and daytime for his job right now. Ooh, wanted. Looks like he's being attacked. Where are you? There's an anaconda. Clean. Lots of new ships around here since I went on my little Fertile Lands attack spree. The good thing is that I get overpay for being on call and doing extra hours. That's nice. At least you get compensated for it then, right? Federal dropship. Is he being attacked by anyone? No, he's still at 100%. Okay, well let's go get some. Let's go get a repair job on. Let's go back to you. I'm actually still pretty impressed with myself that I was able to win that battle with the Fertile Lance, even after my sensors went offline. I think, like, I do want to try and just keep with fixed weapons for a little bit now, just to see if I can actually get better with them. And I think that even though I do go back to gimbaled stuff in the future, I think getting better with fixed weapons will help you just be more accurate with every weapon in general. Also, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but I joined Discord. Hey, welcome to Discord! Awesome. Look forward to some chitty chat. And yes, the active camo mug. Still at 13 of the scans that I need. I don't have any of the level 5s in the same category. This is not working. But we're having some interesting combat while we go. I think I'm coming in behind the main door here.
Lincoln, Alpha, November, uniform. Please comply with all regulatory protocols before commencing docking procedures, Commander.
My canopy didn't break out, but it was close.
Approach to landing pad 08.
Line it up. There's 8. Yeah. I was worried I was going to be a little rusty tonight, but it's coming back like riding a bike. I do miss this game a lot, so I'm very happy I'm playing it
Landing
again.
gear deployed.
Alright, let's get a repair job on.
Landing completed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
There we go. Oh, actually, I should go into the advanced maintenance and what is my ship integrity? Let's fix that too. Always forget about that. What do they have here in outfitting? I wonder if we should take a look at my loadout a little bit for what we're doing tonight. Like, I do think I have some... Like, I have an SRV bay that I probably don't need right now. Sell that. What do we have here? Shield cell bank, hull. Do I have a module? If I don't have a module, I should probably get one of those, huh? That's a fuel scoop. I'll forget that I didn't. If I put this away, I know I will forget to put it back. But I'll go store. I'm gonna store this here. Hopefully, I remember to put this back. And I think the 5. Do they have the module reinforcements here? Hull module. Yeah, let's grab a big module reinforcement. That would have helped in that last attack. And then shield cells, and then let's just put in some more hull. Because hull stacks. Alright. What does that little symbol mean? Little trade symbol? I don't think I remember seeing that before. It's probably been there forever. So we have the 2 large plasma accelerators, and then I've got the beam and the railguns. I'm not really using the railguns, so I'm wondering if I should change all of these out to turreted beams. This might be a power issue, but let's see if I go to turreted beams. Because I never really get a long enough, because they take a long time to fire, and I never really get a lineup long enough to make that happen. So let's change these all out. No, we're still under for power. So at least then we'll have 3 small beam lasers that are always tracking the enemy while I'm trying to line up for my plasma accelerators. I think I had this turned off. Guardian module. Legal issues? What does that mean? Legal issues. I don't know. I don't remember if this fires at the same rate as that. Maybe I should flip it back on and see how it goes. So I'm good with that. Utilities. Yeah, we have 3 heat sink launchers and chaff, which I always forget about. I actually should remember I have chaff. Let's try and remember I have chaff. That was utilities. Our core internals. I don't think I have anywhere near enough money. Military composite. What could I get? Oh, no, they don't. Oh, I have military composite installed. They don't have anything else, right? We have the Guardian power plant. A 5A Guardian power plant. But we don't need any more power right now, so that should be fine. We have the thrusters, the frame shift drive. I think everything in here is fine. So I think that's all we need in here. Gucci, hello, welcome. That icon, I believe, means you have issue with a fine. So I have a fine. So if we go in like contacts, oh yeah, I can redeem these bounty vouchers. I'll grab those. But yeah, so I can't pay that fine off here. It's somewhere else, I'm guessing. Oh, you mean I've got a fine on those modules. Right, I forgot that's how the new crime and punishment system works. I didn't think that I did any crime, though, yet. Like, I've been trying to avoid that just because I'm worried about that new crime and punishment system right now. If I go back into outfitting, that's what that means, huh? Does that mean all of my modules, or you can't sell it there, I think? I have 3 small rails on my Chief. Yeah, I just decided to go with the beamies. I had 2 smalls and 1 beam before, but I was never really using the railguns because I couldn't. And maybe that's a second thing I need to learn how to fire. But I like the plasma accelerators because you line it up with that little imine circle, and then as soon as you hit the trigger, they fire. And my problem definitely has been like keeping it lined up long enough for the railguns to shoot. Your past is sneaking up on you? Yeah, I guess so, right? Anubis, pay your fine or it'll come, or I'll come arrest you. I tried to. I couldn't find. Yeah, so this means legal issues on these modules. So I must have done something a while back. Look at this. My entire ship. My entire ship is wanted in not here, obviously, because I'm not wanted here, but somewhere else. I'm wanted. I wish that. Is there a way to find out that, like, where you're actually wanted in an easy way? 5,000 credit bounty in Union Party. Does that mean I have a bounty against me there? That's where we just were. Maybe I just got this because I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, which totally sounds like me. All right, let's go back out. Lunch. Interstellar factor system. Go to one of them and you can pay it off. Yep. Yeah, I was actually at an interstellar factor just in the last system, and I paid off what I could there. So maybe you have to pay them, like, you can't, like, does one interstellar factor pay off everything, or do you have to go to like multiple places to pay off ones in different areas? I honestly don't know enough about the new crime and punishment system to know the answer to that. But I, like, earlier in the stream, I actually went to interstellar factors and paid off some fines. But I'm still wanted, so it's interesting.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, it did its double thing.
Retracted.
You killed a civilian last stream, if I remember. Really? Oh, did I accidentally? Oh, I think you're right. I totally did that. Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to the. That was 3 weeks ago now, so I. So it's no wonder I don't remember. But if I remember, I was being very distracted. Bulls and I were talking about things, and I just opened fire on somebody who wasn't who wasn't wanted by accident. By oops-a-daisy. Alright, let's see if we can get in here. Maybe you just got it from that bounty hunting session? I was very careful to only shoot at people that were wanted. Just this last time. Like, that Fertile Ants was wanted. And the guy we attacked before was wanted. I'd be wanted in the system if I'd actually killed somebody here. And I'm not wanted here, so it must have been somewhere else. Let's start scanning, see if we can get, what are we looking for again? Aberrant shield pattern analysis. See if we can get some of that, and then once we've scanned everybody in here, then we'll go do some pew-pew again. Oh, really? Come on. Scan!
Detected.
Come on, you can do it. Give me some aberrant shield pattern analysis. Or not, you know. Look at all these messages. Everybody wants my tasty cargo, but I don't have any. You're wanted. Maybe we'll come back to you later. Oh, we got some pew-pew over there, too. Wanted. Scanning Viper. Yeah, look at that pew-pew going on. Somebody over there is not having a good day.
Scan detected.
By the way, Anubis, before I forget about it, thanks for making me a person in RimWorld. Oh, you're more than welcome. I didn't see the end of the VOD, so I don't know if I died, but either way, thanks. I don't think you died yet. I don't think you died. I can't remember if Spider... I know there was two people that eventually, I think, like one of them fell to like disease, I think it was, ultimately, and somebody else fell to, I think it was wounds left over from the crash still that I was trying to repair. But there was two people, like once I got my main group, I think there was two people that fell eventually, and I don't think Spider was in that group. Still think it's go faster at Famine Distribution Center. Just saying. Okay, well, you know what? Might as well go try. If they are around there, that is. I'll finish scanning here, and then we'll go to a famine place and give it a go. It's just, it says combat ships, so I just didn't think we'd find a lot of combat ships at famine. That's not what we wanted. Yeah, I haven't got any here tonight.
Scan detected.
Okay, one thing I do want to try is if we turn, I think I have, yeah, you were off. So if I turn you back on, does that go over my power? Yeah, it looks like it does. That's probably why I turned that off. It's because it didn't have enough power for all of that. What can I do for, so if I want, so thrusters need to be on level 1. Shield is on 1. Let's put you on 2, you on 2. Shield cell bank. I only need that for combat, so put that on 2. Power distributor should be on a 1. Frame shift drive. If I put that on a 3, oh, that works. Life support, cargo hatch. The beam lasers, they should be on 2. Sensors, I want on 1. Heat seek launcher. Put that on 2. No, we'll keep that on 1. Chaff launcher, that only needs to be on 2. Heat seek launcher, we'll leave those all on 1. Okay, but yeah, now I can actually deploy. My frame shift drive will go offline, which means I need time to get away. More time to get away, but I can try using all of my weapons then. The Famine Distribution Center distributing famine evenly since 5782. Nice. Oh, we got some more people to scan.
Pressure charge detected.
Oh, come on, scan you before you run away. Aw.
Target destroyed.
That wanted guy just got killed. Yeah. Somebody just pop in? I thought I saw someone just pop in. Maybe there's somebody just leaving. Just got a call. Have fun. I might be back later if this isn't a big deal. All right, well, Spider, have a great one. Hopefully all goes well. All the best. Famine system, time to bring back this old quote. Let's hope they're starving. Bulls 2017. Yeah, exactly. Set your FSD to 2. You mean if I put it to 2, I won't have enough power. So everything on 2 is my weapon systems, right? So everything on 1 is what I want to always have online, or as much as I possibly can. Everything on 2 I set as my weapon systems, and everything on 3 I set as the things that can be shut off if I run out of power, so that I have enough power for all of my weapons. If I put the FSD on 2, then I won't have all my weapons. Combat ships, well, maybe not, but pretty much whenever I need data from ships, distribution centers is where I go. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could trade for other data, like if I got a bunch of grade 5s from there, I could trade for the one I want, merely because there are so many ships jumping in and out. Yeah, exactly. Combat zone, perhaps, is the place to be. We tried combat zones the last stream, and we didn't find really anything. I think there actually is a combat zone here. Conflict zone. There's one right there. So you know what? Why don't we just go try that? Just want to see if I can get one wanted person here before we pop out, though. Where's the center? Just to try out the new guns. Well, not the new guns, but the new configuration. Wanted, wing of 2. And where's your buddy? You're maybe this guy? Oh, you're all by yourself. Okay, I think we'll go after you. Alright, so let's bring out the weapons.
Scan detected. Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Deployed.
Oh, having your weapon power into weapons.
Heatsink deployed. Scan detected. Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Scan detected.
Deploying heat sink.
Scan detected. Heatsink deployed. Scan detected.
Boom. Okay, we got him. What did this guy drop? What are you? Lock. You are a level 3. Deploy cargo scoop.
The cargo scoop ready.
Deployed.
Might as well grab some of the stuff. Ooh, got it. Level 3. I'd like some 4s and 5s, but 3s are okay. The more the merrier, right? Things to trade for other stuff if I need them. Oh, come on. Ah, stop moving around. Sorted by proximity sometimes is annoying. galvanizing alloys. What are you? You are a level 2. I think I won't worry about you. And then the other one, phase alloys, is a level 3. Sure, we'll grab that. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sensor device. Retract cargo scoop.
Retracted.
Cargo scope retracted.
Alright. Now that we've done a bit of that, we probably have some new people to scan here, right? But we can go to a combat zone, I think, is probably the best place to go. That's a Type 6. Let's go to that combat zone. Now it's showing you have a warrant above the fuel. Oh, I do. What? But that guy was wanted. That guy was wanted, right? Well, I guess I can't stay here.
Drive charging.
Hey Anubis, just out of curiosity, whatever happened to condominium number 7, Space Engineers SE1? Do you still own it, or did you sell it to someone between episodes SE1 and SE2, or season 1 and season 2 as the NID? Oh gosh, what did we do with, like, at the end of each season? I think we still have the save file somewhere, but yeah, no man, that's memory lane, season 1, my condominium. That's funny. I sold it. I sold it to drunk Spider-Man. He needed a place to crash. Was he? You shot at him so quickly I didn't have a chance to see who he was. Well, I scanned him before and he was wanted, and then I like flew around to get him, right? Because he was alone. The reason I went for him was like, oh yeah, he's wanted and alone. The original guy that I was looking at was in a wing of 2. That's why I went after him. So I'm not sure. Well, now it's not what? Now I'm not wanted? Okay, what is going on? Can I... Well, what happens if I drop into the conflict zone? What is going on here? I am kerfuffled. This might be a bad idea, but we'll see. What's the worst that could happen? Because I should have a bounty to turn in, right? Yeah. I'm confused. I watched season 3 before 1 and 2 because for some reason they wouldn't show up in search results on YouTube. But after half of season 3, the playlist randomly showed up in your feed. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I have playlists for all that stuff on my channel too. So if you go through the list of playlists and stuff, you can find. And I think on the home page, I actually have all of the Space Engineers stuff, like right on the home page there as well, like all the playlists kind of organized, all the seasons, as well as like the Weapons of Mass Derpiness stuff. If you haven't seen those and you like Space Engineer stuff, you'd probably enjoy the Weapons of Mass Derpiness stuff. And there's some other stuff in there as well, some other fun SC stuff. I did a lot of SC like over the years, a lot. A loot. Wonder if anybody knows. That's actually a reference from my channel. A loot. If anybody remembers any of if anybody was around for that, the GTA 5 stuff that I did with Boris and company. Actually, that is kind of one thing that we did too, where I'm not wanted yet. That's good. But that was kind of my first little foray into some roleplay stuff, because that's like the Robica the Younger, all of the GTA Robica the Younger stuff was light, like semi-light roleplay, and it was tons of fun. We had designs for doing something like more serious, more story around that as well, but the problem was just, you know, trying to get everybody schedules to match to make it happen. I had a lot of fun with all that GTA stuff, and the Robica the Younger series was a lot of fun. There's definitely a lot of ships flying around in here that I can scan. Oh, he's dead. If they don't die first. Oh, he's already scanned. Oh, they're behind me. One nice thing is if you don't pick a side right, they don't attack you. The game is acting goofed tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand the rules, right? Maybe it does make sense and I just don't understand the rules. Also, probably gonna hate me for this, for asking, but when is the road trip coming back? Oh my gosh, you mean that was the GTA, like the San Andreas? That one? Like the San Andreas stuff? The Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Is that the one you're talking about? The road trip? That's how the Robica the Younger series actually was a spin-off of that. Because in that one, I played an old woman. And I called her Robica in that one or whatever. And then when we did GTA 5, Boris told me that I had to be a woman in that one as well. And I was the granddaughter of my character in Road Trip. That's how that started. So if anybody ever wonders why, if you guys were wondering why I played a female character in the GTA stuff, it was an accident. So I was playing with Boris and Apple and Minty and Mir, maybe Sal. I can't remember. I think Sal might have come in late. I'm not sure. No, maybe it was. Oh God, who was the original Road Trip now? I know Lacarthian was there for some of that stuff too. Wow, that goes way back. I know it was Apple and Boris for sure because I know all of those characters were in the GTA 5 stuff, but in the Road Trip it was Boris, Apple, myself, and I think there was one other main. Oh man, I hate myself for forgetting. But the way that happened was we weren't even planning to record. Okay, we weren't planning to record at all. We were just goofing around in San Andreas trying to figure out how, like, just playing the game, and I'd never played it before. We were trying a bunch of really silly things, and out of the blue, Boris decides that we needed to record because we were doing something that was funny. I can't remember what it was anymore, but this is before Road Trip started. And then, but at that particular moment, I was just flipping through characters. I was literally just like logging in and logging out and flipping through all the different characters that there happened to be in the game. And the moment he decided that we needed to do, like, it's like, everybody, let's do this, and we need to record. I just happened to be in the old woman from the game at that time. And because that ended up turning into the Road Trip, it was decided for me that, well, I mean, that's the character you were playing when we started this, so you have to continue with it now. Boris thought it was very funny. So did Apple. And yeah, so then I ended up playing an old lady in that series, the Road Trip series, and it was just totally off the wall. That was hilarious. Yeah, and then we Apple was all into Grand Theft Auto 5 when it came out. He was all over it. And he was like, "You guys have to get it. You have to play with us." And then so we decided to restart the series. The plan was actually to do Road Trip, to continue doing the normal Road Trip in GTA 5, but that morphed into a completely different kind of role play, which was hilarious as well, and just lots of fun. And yeah, and then they decided for me, like I said before, that because I was an old lady in Road Trip, that I had to continue being a woman in GTA 5, and so I decided to be the granddaughter, and that's how that ended up happening. Because I know I've had a lot of people ask me, like, why are you playing a female character? That's weird. And that's why. So now you guys know why that I was playing a female character. And I will warn you right now, there are definitely some more than interesting scenes in that road trip. There's a particular scene where I may or may not be squatting in a corner in a restaurant at some point, and I think I scarred Boris for life with my particular role play. I won't say anything more than that, just in case you want to go watch it. I won't spoil it, but yeah, there was some some interesting times in that game, man. You guys are bringing me down memory lane. Oh, funny stuff. Wow, I'm surrounded by shooterness. Looks like I've scanned everybody that's here right now. No, let's see what people are talking about. And I don't hate you for that, for asking that. Walter, that was fun. That was really fun going down memory lane. Sadly, though, I honestly don't think that Road Trip or GTA 5 roleplay stuff is coming back. If I get together with Boris and company again to do other things, we'll probably do it in a different game. So those are probably not coming back, I just have to say. Although, you know, if it has, like, there's a higher chance of things coming back if it's roleplay related, especially for the way I want to take my channel now, right? Like, that's much higher on my list of priorities now. Oh, good night, Charlie 9. Sorry I missed that. Have a great one. Yeah, that one. Oh, well, oh my God, I have to see that. Yeah. There should be playlists for all that stuff. If you guys go onto the channel and you're looking for something and you can't find, like if I did badly and I didn't put something in a playlist, or if there's like an episode missing or it's out of order, just let me know, honestly. I know myself, when I'm watching other people's channels, I love there being a nice, well-organized playlist and I can just work through it at my leisure. So if there's like a missing episode or something's out of order or I didn't, you know, make a playlist, I've tried to be really good about that. So if you find anything, just let me know, like in the comments of the videos or on Discord or whatever, and I'll try and fix it for you. But yeah, there should be a full playlist for the for all of the GTA 5 stuff and the San Andreas road trip stuff. They should all be nicely organized in there. If you go into the actual playlist section, you should be able to find them in there. I tried really hard to make it well organized. It was you, Boris, Apple, and a guest each week. Ah, okay, so I actually had it right. All right, cool. Because it was the three mains, right, and then the guest. That was what was spinning me for a loop. Yeah, and we had some really interesting and funny guests, I have to say. That was so fun. That was a lot of fun. I remember Anubis telling a shorter version in one of the videos in GTA 5 saying why he was a female. Yeah, you're right. I did explain it back then. Yeah, I think because people were actually asking in the GTA 5 series why I was a female character, so I had to justify what was happening. I definitely don't normally like play female characters though, because I just think it's especially when you're live streaming or if you're like you have a face cam and stuff and you're obviously male or you sound obviously male, just play a male character. But that's just my opinion. There's nothing wrong with it either way, but it does avoid interesting questions, I guess. And I wouldn't do female characters justice. I know that for sure. They're way better than me. So Anubis Raw, what would you say your profession is in this game? To me, it seems like you're a galactic salvage salesman. Well, yeah. So when I'm not like, because obviously I'm not RPing anything right now. I'm just kind of like trying to like do stuff for the game, right? But I'm working out what my Anubis Raw character in like actual RP land in this game is going to be an explorer, right? Like that's definitely who I'm going to be. In my alter ego account in Remus, he is not an explorer. He's something else, but you'll have to wait for that. And people might have an idea of what that character will be if you've listened to me talk about one of my favorite things to do in this game, other than exploring. But that's the only hint you're gonna get. Might scoop all of the things where you're at. CC's drop match. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Shreds. I should take a look, huh? Okay, I'm back. Oh hey, Spider, welcome back. My buddy called me because he detained 2 people because someone called in a white substance fell out of a woman's bag. Eee! Turns out it was a white skin product. Don't know the name of it. Okay, so it's just something normal, but it looked fishy. Let's take a look at the what's on the contact list. Nothing. Ejected heatsink. So nothing at the moment, but that's definitely a good idea. I agree with Noobs Raw. I enjoy a channel better when they put playlists in order versus reverse. How do you reverse in order? How do you reverse and order videos which are made each week? Yeah, no, you're right. Like when some people do their playlists so that they order them from like newest to oldest, and depending on the content, like in my opinion, like the live stream stuff, I think I do from newest to oldest. I could be wrong. Maybe I do that from oldest to newest, but like that stuff is the stuff where you probably want to be watching the newest stuff first, or you know, and the older stuff maybe is just out of date or something like that, right? Live streams is a good example of that. Like if you were a channel that did like news content, right? I think that would make sense as well for newest to oldest. But when you're doing something more like a series, like a TV, almost like a TV series, right? Yeah, you want to start at the beginning and work your way in, right? You want to go from the beginning to the end. At least that's how I like to do it, so that's why I organize it that way. Like when I watch other people's channels, that's how I hope that they do it as well. Air might be a pirate or privateer? I don't know, huh? I don't know. Totally smuggling, you criminal dog. I don't know what you're talking about, there, Shreds. I will not confirm nor deny. For an aberrant shield pattern. Famine distribution, yes or no? Yes, actually, yes. Let's get more people on the whether or not, because I am still at 13. I have gotten nothing from this particular site. I'm thinking it's worth going to the famine site and seeing if I can get anything in there anyway. The channels I can't stand is when they have a series that is like 400 to 500 episodes long, and there is no playlist for it, and you have to search for every single episode, or else you have to go from episode 1 to... Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Walter. Totally agree with you on that. I have to, like, if I find a channel like that, or not even if it's like 500 or whatever, but even if it's just really disorganized and you can't find, like, nothing's in playlist, you have to search for everything all on your own. Like I'll watch a couple of episodes of something and like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then if I find it really disorganized and it's just too much work to keep going, I might even stop, right? Like and just, you know, find another channel that has similar content that is just as good or better and is well organized, right? And again, that's just me, so like you sound like you're similar to the way that I peruse the tubes of you as well. Because YouTube's plain next feature is garbage. I find that sometimes it's pretty good, but I definitely feel you on that one. It's really annoying when it is, like, sometimes I've had it work really well where it's like, oh yeah, this is the next episode, and you're like, cool. And then all of a sudden it like jumps 1 or 2, and then you have to go find the one you're looking for, and you can't. It's like, oh, that's so annoying. Totally agree. So I do my best to try and make it easy. Inara also says increased chance in boom states. Okay. Boom states. So boom won't have famine. So that'll be so maybe if we find a boom system resource, like high resource extraction site, maybe that's another option. The nice thing about combat zones is there's just tons of things to scan, right? Like, but I still haven't got a single thing like of the one I'm looking for. I'm not even really paying attention. Like I have ED Engineer up on another monitor over here so I can see if I am getting the one I want. But I haven't even been paying attention to if I'm getting anything, let alone the one I want. So chat, what would I order from Wendy's while I sit in their parking lot waiting for a new call? I can't help you there. I haven't been to Wendy's in forever. Wendy's, is that... God, what did I used to eat at Wendy's a long time ago, but I don't anymore. I can't remember. There was something at Wendy's that I used to really like. I can't remember what it was though. Are they the ones? No, no. It's A&W that had like the teen burger and all that kind of stuff. What did Wendy's? Were they like the quarter pounder? Can't remember now. Or is that McDonald's? I don't know. Probably making people hungry now. I put all my vids in playlists. Excellent, Shreds. Nice. At Shreds Games, what's a paleo list? Nice. Get one of their Frosties. Oh, right, they had the Frosties. Yeah, those were good. Probably still are. Good idea. Boom system sounds like something Bulls is the leader of. Like something the Bulls... Oh. Yeah, I agree. You're right. That totally makes sense. Yeah, Shreds. We knew it was a typo. I'm sure he did too. He was just playing. I appreciate the playing. So Shreds didn't see your question before you answered yourself. 50 cents US now. Yeah, it's joking. Yeah, exactly. Just joking's around. Around's the jokes. Pre-warning to close your eyes if you don't want to be hungry. Oh, boys. Got a Frosty. Of course, now people are closing their eyes. They got to close their ears too because I'm reading it. Got a Frosty, an order of fries. Dave's single. I don't even know what that is. And 4-piece nuggets. Wow. Sounds good.
Target destroyed.
Sadly, I can't eat that stuff. Lawless. Have you guys even noticed, like, because it's in the top right hand corner there, have you even noticed that I'm getting data like there? I just got a divergent scan data and distorted cycles. Has a lot of that stuff been popping up and I've just haven't been noticing it at all? I've been reading the chat, so I probably missed it. But I'm just curious how often you guys see the little yellowish text pop up there. Like, there's lots of ships to scan here, which is cool. Distorted shield. No, I still don't have any of the ones I'm looking for. Active camo mug, that's right. Oh, I already scanned you. Right. Well, let's see. So we wanted to see... state, right? So we wanted to find a boom state. Alright, so there's some boom around.
Under
Whoa!
attack.
What? Under attack? Did somebody might have accidentally shot me, maybe? That's weird. Alright, so this is a 4.2 million corporate boom. One jump away. Does it have a ring system? Yeah. We can try this. Should we try this? See if that's any better. Well, it looks like Discord has a game overlay feature now. Yeah, I think they've had that for a while now. I don't use it though because I find it distracting for people watching as well as just to myself. Especially for recording and stuff. I don't know. It might be good, but it might not. I don't know. Never really liked those overlay things. Personal opinion.
Frameshift drive charging.
Actually, I could just go straight to that. The yellowish text when I play makes a certain sound that when I hear it, look up. Yeah, I've been missing the sound too. I know it does make a sound, but I've been totally missing that as well because I've been distracted by chatting with you awesome people. Also, I don't know if anyone remembers when I said I found a cat. Yes, I do. Yeah, and you were looking for people to adopt it, or you might adopt it yourself, right? On a call and took it home, decided to keep it. Oh, nice. It's at my brother's house, so I need ideas on what to name it. Any good ideas? Well, what kind of cat is it? It's like a tabby cat, a gray cat, a black cat. What kind of cat is it? Oh yeah, I didn't. I don't have my fuel scoop. I did exactly what I was worried I would do. I flew away without my fuel scoop. I'll have to go back and get that. I don't even remember where I left it anymore. You can get those aberrant thingies from Mission Rewards 2, in case anybody said that yet. No, they haven't. And I did realize, I think it did say, it told me that in ED Engineer. But how do I find, like, did you just have to like go everywhere and look for them? Or is there specific places that would have those more often, have that kind of reward? Do you know? Does anybody know? Because that's totally an option too. Yeah, you just caught a stray around probably. Pretty sure I got all the ambience from bounty hunting. Yeah, so just doing it randomly, right? And just by accident. Yeah, never gone seeking it. It is solid black, and I think it's a boy. So solid black and probably male. Too much hair to see. Nice. Don't know what kind of cat it is. All right, so black cat. Black male cat. How about what was the big like half giant guy's name from Harry Potter? Anyhow, that's an idea. If you don't like Harry Potter, obviously bad idea. But I was just thinking, I don't know why that was the first character that came to mind. Diablo, nice. That's actually pretty good. The Hiss Mister. Yeah, talk is rubber hands. Gotta flip yours. That's right. Hagrid. That's right. Hagrid. That's a cool name for cat. Black cat. Hagrid. Because I was thinking black cat because like normally black cats are associated with witchcraft and all that kind of stuff, right? So it made me think of Harry Potter and you know, witches and wizards and all that kind of stuff. And then I thought of Hagrid. That was kind of how my brain did that. I was thinking Toothless. Does it have no teeth? My niece's favorite movie is How to Train a Dragon, and the black dragon is actually... Oh, that's a great name. I like that. Yeah. That totally works. Yeah, that would be cool. Has he bit you yet? That's right. And he will become toothless. And my niece loves this cat, and now I can't get rid of it. Well, that, I mean, I think you've named it already then, right? Like, I mean, you can't get rid of it because your niece loves it. Your niece loves that movie and loves Toothless. That's the perfect name. Hecate, haha, Greek goddess of witchcraft. Yeah, that works too. No bites or scratches yet. Nice.
Lagos Alpha November uniform. This is the Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 05.
Oh, took that a little bit aggressively. But I made it in.
Scan detected.
Drop the coconuts.
Lowering gear.
That was not a smooth landing. There's probably super people watching are probably like, oh my god, motion sickness. I apologize. I realized what I did there. It has gotten outside twice, or 2 times now, though, but it came back, so I think it likes me. Or my food, yes. The cat came back the very next day. Yes, the cat came back. Thought it was a goner, but the cat came back the very next day. Away. Okay. So, let's go to the authorities. Let's go to the combat bonds. Let's go to the search. Material trader. What do they have here? Is it a... It's a manufactured, right? Is that what I want? Manufactured? No, I want data. So this is not what I want. But I probably got a few things now, right? Because I have been picking up other stuff. Got a few things. A few thingies. Okay. We were coming here to go to this place and see if... This one's in Boom. See if there's any better. Here lies Noob's Raw. Out of my way, I've got to go as AR flew into the station. Nice, yeah. Can't believe the Sim Archive Trade CG didn't complete. Really? For shame. Humanity, for shame. What was the goal for? I've totally missed what's been going on. So I have no idea what that community goal was. I literally have not even opened the launcher of Elite Dangerous for 3 weeks. That's for shame.
Cannot comply.
That's for shame.
Landing gear retracted.
Well, I haven't gotten a call in 20 minutes, so I don't want to say the Q word, but it's been quiet now.
Flight control out.
Where am I targeted? Oh, that's yeah. Okay, that's right. I'm targeted on that.
4,
Planetoid.
2, 1. Engage.
Brilliant beacon. Alright. Is there... Huh. Where are the... resource extraction sites? Come on, don't fail me now. Really? There's no resource extraction sites here? Really? Well, that stinks. Identify signal source. Let's see what that is. Convoy dispersal pattern. Threat detected level 2. Let's go in. What's the worst that could happen? The Sim Archive is the repository of all human knowledge. They needed defenses as the Thargoids were right next door. We blew it, or rather, the rest of y'all did. Although, yeah, I guess I'm part of the we blew it because I didn't even know it was happening because real life made me work. But I blew it. I did done blues it. And by made me work, I mean I had the choice in the matter, but I needed doing. Where am I targeting? Why is this the wrong system? Why does this hate me? I don't know, I did that all wrong. I didn't even read them right. I was trying to...
Awaiting orders.
Whoa. Hi. Medical transport. I'm gonna scan you. I gotta scan you. Let me scan you. Not here to do anything nasty. I'm just here to scan you over. Do you have any interesting data for me? Hi. Alright, well I got some stuff out of them, but not what I wanted. All clean, yeah. So, Come on here, boys. Have fun.
Frame shift drive charging.
Okay, I am going to attempt to drive home. If I get a call, then, well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Still nothing. I was hoping that maybe it was just a glitch, but looks like no. Well, I guess it's off to the next system. So this one was a bust. I guess there might be one over here. Wonder if I should go check that out. How far away is it? Not that far. Let's go over here and see if there is a... Because we are in a boom system. Maybe that one. Maybe this one has. It's 5,000 light seconds away, but whatevers. Computer French fry drive ready? What? What? Wait, what? Oh, boys, oh, boys, oh, boys, oh, boys. Type 9 heavy. Unidentified signal source. Mug! The active camel mug of sea tipping. Actually, here's a question for you guys. Oh, like while we're talking about, like meta talking about stuff and everything tonight. For the RP stuff in the live stream, do you want webcam on or off? Like talking like immersion level, right? Does it make more sense for when we do role play that I turn the webcam off, or should I find some other way to do the cam? I don't know. What do you guys think? Or just do it the way I'm doing it? The computer that says frame shift drive ready sounded like that. French fry drive ready. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's the friendship drive, just so you know. Once we're within 1,000, I think we get to see the info. I almost forgot to get some coffee. Had to pull over at a gas station. Also, webcam on is nice, so we can see your reactions and things. Yeah, that's why I left it on the last time we did it, because I thought that people would like that, but I just thought I'd ask. Without the webcam, you will. How will we see the terror in your eyes? Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point. So far, that's 2 votes for webcam on. So it shoots rainbows out of tailpipes. Yes. Sure. Camera off if you're gonna go RP, I say. Okay, so there's 1 vote for off, 2 votes for on so far. Elemental Blaze got smashed by the ham star. Well, checking the oil. I'm getting hungry again, so I heard French fry. Alright, whoa, going too fast, but... Oh, there's no resource extraction sites here either? Well, ain't that interesting. Okay. Anybody want coffee? I have another hour and 50 minutes left until I get to sleep. Yeah. What was I doing? Boom. Let me know if I go back to a system that I just left, guys, please. I'm pretty sure we weren't here. This system's in Boom. It is a Yuri Grom system. It has 16 million people. Let's fly to this planet and see if there is anything there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Webcam on kills immersion, but webcam off kills the fun. So keep it on. Alright, Bernie Bears. That's 3, 4, 1 against. I don't drink coffee, so nope here for me, Spider, but I need to get up to get some water though. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I already have it locked, right? Yeah. Before I go land, let's go see. Although I guess I don't really need to land, right? Because I'm not. Well, I might be going in for some shooty. We'll see. I don't drink. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Should probably get rid of the planet bubbles too for the RP. Unless they have somehow have significance for my character, I guess. They have significance for me as me, not as my character in 3304. Unless I write them into my history somehow, which I could do, I guess, but. I'm actually currently, like we were talking about the roleplay stuff, or the roleplay game, the RPG stuff earlier, and so right now I'm actually in the process of writing backstories for 2 different characters and 2 different campaigns, and I gotta say it's like creating the character and writing your backstory and figuring out what you want your character arc to be in the game. That's to me, this has been that's the funnest part at the moment. Like, I love obviously playing, like I really enjoyed playing the game, but kind of like figuring out your character and your backstory and everything is just super fun. Looks like I went to the wrong side of this planet. There it is. If you guys are looking for backstory, like how to write a backstory tips and stuff, I did in the RP meta. I think I pinned a message in there too with like 6 steps that can help, like 6 questions you can ask yourself when you're writing your background for your character. That helps kind of like define it, like helps you build it out. It's been posted there, I think. Probably for like about 3 weeks now. Alright, we're in a boom system. We're at a resource extraction site in a boom system. Let's see if this makes things any different. Even just 1 right now would be a boom. A boon.
Scan detected.
I'm back with coffee and a headache. Oh, nose. The lady in front of me paid a $20-something fee with dollars and assorted change, then decided to argue with the cashier about the price of the bag of chips. Oh, wow.
Scan detected.
Jeez. Oh, yeah. I understand the headache. You're useless to me. They said this sector was rich pickings. Yeah, I know. They told me it's supposed to be rich pickings for aberrant shield pattern analysis, too, but I ain't getting any of that. So you can't be upset that you didn't find any cargo on me. Lucky Larry? Oh, not Lucky Larry. EGP operative. Oh, I already scanned him. Darn it. Distorted shield cycle recordings. I've been getting a lot of those. Let's head over there. There's definitely some shooty happening over here. Also, E-Blaze Propel is amazing, especially the Grape Propel. I don't know what that is. I suffer under a curse. Whatever line I get into becomes a slow line. If you see me in a line, don't join it. Yeah. I know that feeling. At least Spider just now didn't have to wait for somebody to pay in pennies for a multi-$100 bill. Oh my goodness, the cashier wasn't going to take the money, but the manager told him told him to do it. Oh my goodness. I just have to ask why sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Why? So far, no luck. I'm glad you can scan through rocks. That's nice. That you don't doesn't like stop when you lose line of sight. Warlock, welcome.
Scan detected.
I know, no, Kenny, I do not have anything of value. I am sorry. I haven't tried the grape due to... I don't really care for grape, but I try it though due to don't like peaches either, but it tastes good from Propel. I don't even know what this Propel is that you. What is it? What is the Propel which you speak? Is it like some kind of drink? I haven't heard of this before. Maybe they don't have it in Canada. Active demo mug of sea tipping. Still nothing. Nothing. Tastes kind of bitter if you buy it in the pouches. Think a water enhanced beverage. Oh, okay. Is it like ones where you buy like the crystals and you put it in water, or does it come all like already done? Like you just buy it as a like a bottled drink at a store. Is it like Tang? Do you guys know Tang? Is Tang just a Canadian thing, or is Tang a US thing, or was Tang a US thing that came to Canada? I don't know. But like Tang? Comes both ways. Okay, cool. What was that? Still nothing. Back to the center. Is there anybody wanted here? Oh, there it was again. I missed it. Peddler. Nobody's wanted. Why? Why for you forsake me? There it is again. Oh, it's like something was locked. Peddler. There's not even somebody wanted to shoot at while I wait. That stinks. Oh, there is some stuff on the ground. And by ground, I mean floating in space. Oh, is that bromelite? Oh, it's a fragment. Oh, I'd need to be able to... Oh, this is somebody who's mining. I could, like, steal the bromelite from this guy. If I had a refinery, but I don't. That would be funny, though. Tang was good when I was younger. I don't like it, though. Yeah, no, I haven't had Tang since I was a kid, I don't think. Peaches coming again. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. I totally didn't sing that to the right tune, but I was halfway through it. I kind of remembered what the tune was and then messed it up even more. So you're welcome. I heard of not being wanted, but this is just wrong. I agree. Drink Gatorade peach pouches. Yeah, right. Gatorade does the pouches too. Tang, top shelf. That's right, Warlock. Whoop, 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 whoop. Found you. Scan, scan, scan. We're gonna shoot the next wanted person. Wanted person. All right. Can we get in here in time? Probably not.
Target shields online.
Outstanding.
Target destroyed.
Got him. What did you drop? Ooh, you're a 3. Deploy cargo scoop. Deploy cargo scoop.
Deploy.
Cargo scoop deployed.
All right. Focus crystals are level 3. Come on. Phase is level 3. Line her up. And then focus crystal, that's also a level 3.
Incoming mission critical message.
Mission critical message. Level 3? They're all level 3s. What is this mission critical message? You know what? Actually, that's another like role play type thing that could be done too, right? Is when something like that pops in, maybe make a rule that oh, I'm going too fast. Maybe I make a rule that in RP, if something like that comes in, I have to take them. We have to like take that mission and role play the mission and the encounter. Retract cargo scoop.
Retracting cargo scoop.
Let's see. Whoops. Civilians. Commander Anubis Raw, remove this group of targets from our area of operations and we will pay you suitable compensation for your trouble. Target type is civilians. Target count is 3. Are these people going to be wanted, or am I going to get wanted by doing this? Mission expires 30 days. Target faction. System is Gamico. It's not really worth it, but Let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Scan detected.
Okay, I don't need to worry about that. So where is this mission? It'd be like the Yes Man. That remember that movie where he had to say yes to everything? Causing mayhem contract. I feel like I'm about to become wanted here. Open the galaxy map. Okay, time to get back on the road. I chatted for a bit and drank my coffee. I'll chat when I'm back at home. All right, have a great one there, Spider. That's the bad thing about playing an arcane caster. You need either an arcane focus or a material component pouch to be able to cast spells that have the components needed. I must have missed something earlier, but that, yeah, that seems interesting. With the mats trader, it wise now to get those mats. Yeah, exactly. That you have. Yeah, so exactly. I'm ignoring the 1s and 2s just because you can trade down for those pretty easy. But yeah, I'm basically picking up 3s and higher now, especially because the limits are so high. So we want to go here. Oh no, I don't have a map for this. All right, well we can scan the beacon. So let's go do that. I'm retracted, right? Yeah. Okay. I got a ship programmed to make raspberry pie. Special recipe I found in Seoul. Nice. Everybody likes a pie.
Frameshift drive charging.
Famous last words. Yep, pretty much. Here lies the news raw. What could happen? Gets blown up. Probably what's gonna happen. It said massacre. Anubis, don't make me track you down. Well, Spider, are you the law in the system where I'm going? Because if you're not, then maybe you don't care, right? Right? Ferndip, I got a soul permit. Yes, I got a soul permit too. I'm a ghoul for that raspberry pie recipe. Nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have me some raspberry pie. You know what? I don't want the recipe. Somebody else can make that, and I'll help them. I'll help them. You know, get rid of it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because I could eat virtual pie. That's okay. I am the law everywhere, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alliance Chieftain. Who are you? Are you my mission target? Because I don't have an interception thing. I've been tracking you for a while now. You're mine. Oh, is this the guy that wants me? Alright, well. Are you my mission target? I will, I'm just gonna slow down. Get ready to pull up my guns. I'm gonna set my pips for war. Come on in. Let's do it. You're Alliance Chieftain. He's in a Chieftain as well. I'm just sitting here. I'm making it really easy for you to intercept me, but you're not. I'll just fly away a bit. Maybe he can get around me easier then. Who's that? Federal Security Service. Yikes.
Ident.
Here we go. Alright. We are submitting. Okay. Guns out.
Commander, what are your orders?
Fuzz missiles. Oh, yep. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Alright. I'm wanted.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Heatsink deploying now.
Oh, come on.
Target shields offline.
So if the coppers come, we're in trouble.
Heatsink deployed.
I missed. He's got lots of weapons. Deploy heatsink. Oh, darn, wrong one.
Heatsink deployed.
Shield cell bank. Shield cell bank.
Heatsink deployed.
Deploy shield cell bank. Do I not have?
Target shields online. Warning, temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Damage.
Deployed.
Under attack. Heatsink deployed. Target shields offline.
Ah, stay out of his guns. He's just as maneuverable as I am. Come on, fire! Darn it, I didn't have enough pips and... Oh.
Shields offline.
Ah, darn it! Just
Taking
wasted.
damage.
This is not gonna go well, huh? Shields are online again.
Under attack. Shields online. Warning. Temperature critical.
Deploy heatsink.
Shields offline.
Heatsink deploying now.
Oh, come on. Oh, why don't... I don't have enough...
Heatsink deployed.
Where did he go? Ah.
Warning.
Deploy heatsink.
Deployed.
I have to do 3 of these? This is not going well.
Heatsink deployed. Under attack. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Shields offline. Taking damage.
Come on.
Module malfunction. Warning. Cockpit attack. Taking internal damage.
Ah.
Malfunction. Shields online. Shields offline. Under attack. Taking damage. Module malfunction.
Deploy heatsink.
Heatsink deployed.
Really not very good with these things. I think I got him with the Gauss cannon that time.
Module malfunction. Shields online. Under attack.
slowly but surely, my lasers again. Oh no, I've got more people here. This took way too long to kill this guy, huh? I'm gonna die. 17. Deploy heatsink.
Deploying heat sink.
Can I get him before I have to run? Do I not have my weapons anymore? Did he just leave? Oh boy, he left.
Shields online.
Got him down to 19 or 17 and then he ran away. Bugger. Run! I'm here! Yes, Spider, you are! The cops have arrived!
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, it was kind of fun. But now I'm totally wanted here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this mission. Because I needed what? I needed to kill 3. Man. Alright, so, wanted, huh? Oh, and I never even scanned the system, right? So where did we come from? Actually, why don't we just jump? Let's just jump back here real quick, because we need to get out of this system.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't think that we're not doing that mission. Definitely not a one-on-one attack, a one-on-one battle with a ship that is as maneuverable as me. It was hard to do with the fixed weapons. Definitely not that good yet. Active camo mark. Stay on target. I can't get my charger into space, so you're safe for now. Alright, let's go to Anthony Station and get sorted out. Anthony. Going to Anthony Station. I thought I saw someone come in, is why I started that. Here lies Newest Raw. Arrow's weapons seem to be not effective. He needs bigger guns. Yeah. No, the size of my guns are not the problem. It's the problem is the pilot that is between the seat and the controls. I gave it a good chance. Give it a good go, though. Ooh, look at that planet. That's cool. Very, very nice. So yeah, we've been on and off trying to... I've been scanning a lot of ships tonight, and I still have not got one more aberrant shield pattern analysis. Not one. Of course, one scan would have been 3 drops, but not a one. Not a one. Spider Cop does whatever a Spider Cop does. He can swing from a web. Yes, he can. He's on your ship. Look out! Here comes a Spider Cop. Nice. I like it. I've been flying a Clipper a lot recently, using it for map collecting stuff. Clipper. Is that the big one? Can't remember. Is that the medium-sized one? Like of the Empire ships.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 03.
Thank you, Chekhov. Drop the coconuts.
Gear down.
Love the Clipper. It's like driving a 70s Ford station wagon. Nice.
100 meters from touchdown.
As soon as you go into
Contact.
Pugachev Cobra maneuver, toss some mines. Gotta take the old lady to Wally World. Back later. Go on. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's repair.
Com repaired.
Oh, not outfitting. Go back. Go back. I want advanced maintenance. Clean up this. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna get the paint job fixed. There we go. I feel like it. I love the cutter is the big one, right? Clipper is the one of my favorite ships. Actually, fly handles like a dream. All right, so it's the mid-sized one. The cutter's the big one. The Clipper is the mid-sized one. Because I bought a. If going to the shipyard, I have a Courier, which is the small one. And I played with this one a little bit last time. I actually really liked the Courier too. It was a fun ship. I can actually. I think I'm a king, right, with the Empire, so I can get whatever ship I want with them as long as I have the Mula Bula. I don't have the Mula Bula, so that's the problem. But I am Empire. I'm a king. King. All right, yeah. I still need to rank up with the Feds. I have 100% on the petty officer. Do they have any missions here for that? But the Courier, it's a nice little small ship. I actually want to. I think I want to turn that into my racing ship. I think that'd be fun. So Feddies. Oh, look at that! Federal Navy Courier job. Federal Navy Courier. Deliver data to... Why can't I accept it? What am I... What don't I have? Deliver data. Hostile ships. Plan your journey on the galaxy. Good luck. What am I missing here? Fear? I'm missing fear? Why can't I accept this mission? Is it... Oh, reputation. Like, that's dumb. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? Maybe I can... Oh, I don't have any probably, huh? Sell page. Is that enough to get me up? Probably not. Couriers are great. I have 3. 1 dedicated racer and 2 assassination ships. Nice. Like, if it's a federal, like this is a Navy mission for me, and I can't take it because I don't have reputation with the local faction. Like, that seems really dumb. I'm sorry, that seems really dumb. And because this one is here, another one probably won't show up, right? Is there anything I can, like, do they have like a donation? Assassinate, clean out. Nope. And I don't have, because I haven't been flying around with a scanner, I didn't have more stuff to sell. Do I have any? I can redeem some bounties.
Incoming message.
Yay! Mission board. That faction isn't the controlling faction, so you're... Oh! With this one, right? I'm so observant. I'm amazing. Navy missions will spawn randomly. You are not forced to take that one only. No, I know, but yeah, like I wanted to just take a Navy mission and try and see if I could do it before the end of the night and get the upgrade. So, like, I mean, basically what I need to do is the ye old swapping of boards, right? So if I go save to main menu, yes, there'll be plenty more opportunities. Just got the most confusing call ever. My buddy called me and said he might need me, but to wait a bit. The lady called and said her ex-boyfriend broke into her house to apologize to her. That is strange. That definitely sounds like it might go downhill, though. That might be a ploy to get in by the dude. She hates him but doesn't know what to do, so she called 911. It's probably better safe to be sorry in a situation like that, I would imagine. Okay. So yeah, that's still there. Can't do it. It's too bad that like the controlling faction has donation missions, but that doesn't help me. I need those to be here. I still can't take this job. I guess I could take courier job here. Oops. Watch this take me back to the system that I just ran away from. No, it's a different system. This will probably... Why not? Let's do this mission real quick. See what we can get done. Better safe to be sorry? No, I said better safe than sorry. No, I'm on call right now. Yeah. So... Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Oh, nobody saw that. I'm off duty right now, but we're stretched thin. So if somebody needs me, they call me and I show up in my UC outfit, undercover outfit, and assist. And I get pay for it. Cool.
Frame shift drive charging.
Ugh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Let's go fly. Fly you to the moon.
Incoming mission critical message.
Alright. What is the critical message? Optional. Deliver goods to your destination in time frame to get a bonus! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Oh, that was the reputation change with the controlling faction. I have 11 minutes! I think I can do it. We're going to the Remand Gateway. Oh, I'm gonna overfly. Maybe we won't do it. Ah! French fry drive ready. Line her up. Line them up. The shield generator. I think we're gonna do it. I am definitely a criminal in that other system now, though. Can we toss some tater tots into the French fry drive? I like tots. Sounds good, right? No. Yes, exactly. French fry drive. It's the deep fryer upgrade for the French fry drive. Well, I guess French fries are always done in deep fry, so there must be deep fry in there with tartar sauce. You don't throw the tartar sauce in there as well, though. That'd just be wrong.
Fine.
Fine.
Alpha November
Give me
Uniform.
lip. What do you give me lip for?
Independent Star System.
What'd I do to you, Astra?
Request docking permission prior to touching down.
Oh, I need to,
Access denied. Resubmit within range. Permission authorized. Prep for arrival on landing pad 38.
Scan detected.
drop the coconuts.
Gear down and slowing.
Landing gear deployed.
Did it. Yes, yes, I know, predicting.
Shutdown.
All right.
Report to station services for more information, Commander.
No, I'm going to the mission bird. I got a odd thought that maybe the reason why the Thargoids are after us, they heard we have French fry drives and want some. I think you may be right. Alright, I want the +2 +2 +3 +2. Let's do this one.
Incoming message.
Yay! Follow-on missions, minimum required. I'm not good for that one yet either. Alright, but I am... So I wonder... Oh wait, I can donate here. And then maybe I can get the... What's this? Federal Commercial... What is this one? Sample... Commercial samples. We need you to find missing commercial samples. Oh, okay, no, that's... Okay, see, yeah. That one's gonna take forever. Just go back to the other one. Oops, wrong place. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did it come from? Cut my Joe. Yeah, that's the system we don't want to go. Oh no, this is what I want to go. What do you do there? No, go here. Go to this nice system. Don't go to the evil system. And then we went to this place. Antony, that's right. Maybe now I can get that full-on mission if it's still there. I bet you it's not there anymore. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet it's not there? A Canadian Westerner? I'm a Canadian Westerner at the moment. I live in Western Canada.
Ship released.
Pick up...
Departure
Oh.
authorized.
Pick up the coconuts. Pick up the coconuts.
Landing gear raised.
Imperial Slave Hall GC. This should be quite profitable. Yep. I can't do it. I have never, ever in this game ever hauled a slave or an Imperial slave, and I refuse to. I will never do it. I will never!
Speed restrictions are now
Realize News Raw. Don't go to the evil system that I made evil. It's still evil. Just because I made it evil doesn't mean it's not evil. Not taking that bet? Exactly. Oh, no pullables! I evaded. I evaded the giant ball of hydrogen burning in my face! Ugh. Oh no! Overflying. Yeah, see, I told you. That's the second overfly now. I knew there would be an overfly eventually. I wonder if I can... Gravity slowdown? Nope. That didn't quite work as good as I was hoping. What's this? Can I do bug? Oh, reputation. Reputation. Right now, all you have is reputation. You do this job, you solid. Spider is allowed to just wear a vest and get away with that. And if we do that, we get arrested. Not fair. Just kidding. Drop the coconuts.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm not loitering. What you talk about, Willis? Thing is, mine says deputy. I'm a deputy. What's that from? Sounds familiar to me for some reason. That's cool, deputy. I like it. Imperial laves are the most profitable non-rare commodity in the galaxy. Save only medical diagnostic equipment to outbreak systems. I've never heard of laves. Maybe I can try laves. I know what you meant. Mission bird. And I took a photo ID for my wallet police license that's in my wallet. That's cool. That's cool. Available missions. Oh, wrong place. Available missions. Hey! Follow-on missions. Navy strike. Well, now it's a Navy strike contract. I have to kill 8 pirates. So that mission is gone. But I do have enough rep now to actually take on a mission like this. But we're out of time, so there's no way I can get 8 of these done in time. And then I'll become a warrant officer. But maybe in the next stream, if I start here, there'll be a mission that we can take and we can start with that. Maybe we'll even roleplay that. Maybe that'll be my, like, see if we can do that. Might be a good idea. So yeah, so between now and next Thursday, I hope to be much more active in the Discord chat. Trying to organize something for the Elite Dangerous live stream next Thursday to do some role play. What I'll probably do, because we're still just trying to get into this and you know, see how things go, is I'll plan for doing probably about an hour of role play out of the 3 hours, and then an hour of or 2 hours of just normal play. And but I'll try and have something organized. I want to be chatting with you guys as well. See if we can get some people to interact with us. Maybe Bulls will be around. Maybe he won't. But I would love him to be around, obviously. But on Monday, I'm going to continue the RimWorld playthrough and see if we can keep that colony going. So I hope I see you all on Monday. You guys all have an absolutely great one, and I am so happy to be back in this game, and I can't wait to get into some more RP stuff. I had a lot of fun sharing all my plans and thoughts and hopes and dreams with you guys tonight, so I look forward to chatting with you more in the Discord. You have an absolute great one. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now. Say goodbye, Bulls. Bye-bye, Bulls. See you later. Oh, not prepared, not prepared.